So here you just heard Sarah walk you through the digital transformation and the impact it had on the customer. And we just heard that amazing interview with Salil and how they are taking that same innovation and applying it to the employee experience. So let's go on the Caesars employee experience. Now, at Caesars, they have many different types of employees, different types of roles. But we do know that regardless of the employee, when they are empowered, they are more collaborative, more productive, and it creates a space of creativity. Now, this journey didn't always start out like this. It was pretty manual. And we know with manual processes, there's room for more human error, and it's not always the most efficient. Now, here's the thing. We know when you talk digital transformation, at the heart of it is automation. And Caesars is taking that transformation and empowering every employee. Just like Brett said, you can't just translate technology onto processes. You have to transform. And Caesars is transforming by digitalizing their business processes. And this includes evaluating those business processes. Because what you don't want to do is automate poor processes, right? And they are improving productivity by ensuring everybody has the right information at the right time. And increasing collaboration by making sure employees have the ability to interact in real time. And of course, how are they doing this? With the power of the Customer 360. At the center is the technology that allows you to build apps for every team and every process. And beyond that is App Exchange. Now, I love App Exchange because I truly believe it is democratizing innovation. It's like having access to a library of brilliant minds publishings, from components to actual full-on apps to templates. And we're gonna see this. And then you can pull these items into the creation of your own app. And then how is Caesars enabling all of their employees on these new products, these new apps they're creating? Well, they're using MyTrailhead. And to ensure that all employees have the same experience they're having on their desktop as on their mobile device, everything is mobile ready and having the same experience. Now, I know what you're thinking because I'm a mind reader. How do they build these, Leah? Well, I'm going to tell you, calm down. We're doing it with the declarative tools. We have declarative tools for every layer of your application, starting with the foundation, because let's be real, in development, the bottom is your data schema, all the way through to the user experience at the top. And now new, we have Einstein Voice Skills. Now this is incredible, and we're actually gonna see behind the scenes with this. It enables you to create these voice-enabled skills where people can actually talk to Salesforce and take action. And of course, it's leveraging the trusted infrastructure of Salesforce so your voice data is protected as well. Now, when you are building these apps, we know that trust, security, and data privacy are at the core and top of your mind, as they should be. But it's one thing to say your apps are secure, it's another thing to see that they are secure. And that's why we're super excited to announce the preview of the Security Command Center. This is IT's central location to have visibility into all of their orgs. So here they'll be able to receive proactive alerts and see security posture trends. And new, we have Private Connect. This will enable you customers to build private connections that don't cross the public internet. We're talking real secure. And we're super excited to announce we are piloting this with AWS. Now, we're gonna have some fun too. Sarah's not the only one that can have fun. We're gonna have some fun too, all right? In 3, 2, 1, let me see if it works. Snap. Woo, yes, we are back in Caesars. We're actually gonna go on the Caesars journey, and we're gonna see how they're digitalizing their process, improving collaboration, as well as increasing productivity. And to do that, I am very honored to share this with Gabe, who will walk us through this amazing experience. Bring up the demo, please. So we're gonna see it from two different employees' perspective, the onboarding manager and a new employee, Shalea. So Shalea's just been hired by Caesars, and what I want you to note here on her profile page, this data is made up of Salesforce data here, as well as a third-party system that was integrated seamlessly using MuleSoft. Now, as the onboarding manager, I have to bring her through some onboarding processes. How many people here have gone through an onboarding process? Okay, the rest of y'all just kind of hired and walked in. Okay, however worked, whatever, no judgment. But anybody who's been through an onboarding process knows there's a lot of different moving pieces, right? You got HR, you got payroll, you have facilities, you have equipment. And if this is not automated, it can be very tedious. So we want to create an automated process to do the onboarding. Now, when I think automation, there's only one place I want to go, and that's to Flow. So let's bring up Lightning Flow. We're gonna build a builder. So we're gonna build in the builder. So here you can kick off Lightning Flow in a couple different ways. We're gonna do it using the templates. Now this is new. What this will allow you to do is go directly into AppExchange, pull in a template so you don't have to start from scratch. It's giving you a blueprint. So just like a good knitting show, I'm not gonna be here having you watch me knit. Am I the only one who watches knitting shows? Whatever, don't judge. We're gonna jump to the final product, and here's my scarf that I created, right? So here is the automated process that we just created. Now, this is an onboarded automated process with all of the different touch points to HR, to training, and to IT for equipment. But Gabe, I'd like to tap in a little bit to the screen and look at our required equipment. So in here, I want to point out something. We have this toggle button. One of the things we want to do is empower the employees that they have the right equipment to do their job. Now here, this toggle button is going to ask, do they need a mobile device? And what's going to happen if I say yes? Dynamically, a part of the UI will show up with the different types of phones. Now here's the thing. This is all done, this dynamic experience that they're going to have with no code, all clicks. Previously, this would have been several lines of JavaScript. So let's go out and actually see what this flow looks like in action. So we're back to the onboarding manager. Here we are looking at Shalea, just hired in, and we can see that she has no onboarding activities. Well, we want to kick off that flow that we just saw. We're going to go ahead and click on Start Onboarding, and that kicks off the flow. And here we confirm some of her details. Look great. Click Next. Here is where we have that dynamic UI. So watch what happens when I say, yes, we're going to need a phone. Boom, just like that, the dynamic UI came in. And once again, no code. Oh, yeah, you can give it up for you. I like dynamic. Is that what gets the claps? Dynamic UI? We'll get more of that. So that's awesome. So then we're going to click Next. And then we want to assign her a learning module so that she is productive with her mobile device. So we're going to go ahead and click on that and then click Next. And now, get this. Take a good look at the screen. Don't blink, because some magic is about to happen. It happened, Gabe. He clicked Finish. And look at this. Here are all the records. Gabe's keeping me on track. He's like, yeah, get it going, lady. So here we go. We've already provisioned the equipment. We have a case. And we assigned the learning module. Awesome. But what more can we do to empower Shalea? Well, remember I was telling you about that Einstein voice skills. We want to be able to empower her to be able to talk directly into her phone and create a Salesforce record. I know. Let's actually do this. We're going to go to Einstein voice skills. This is so freaking cool. So here we choose what kind of skill we want, whether it's update a record, create a record, or read a record. So we're going to go ahead and choose create. Then we have to identify which object we want to create that record on. We're going to do it to our custom object called rewards transaction. Now, here's the thing. We want it to be a guided experience. We want her to know what information she needs to provide. So as we select the fields, you'll see the questions that will be prompted to Shalea on her phone. So she knows exactly what to say. This is awesome. And then we're going to go ahead and activate that. Now, Let's go look at, we saw the onboarding manager. Let's see what this experience looks like for Shalea on her mobile device. So here she is on her mobile device, and she wants to go ahead and open up her employee app here, and it's in Caesars, and she's looking at Chatter, looks great. She wants to explore the different experiences she has available to her on her mobile device. Lots of good experiences, and you'll notice that she has App Launcher. That's the same App Launcher she has on the desktop. And here she can see that not only does her team have a custom app, but several of the other Caesars teams have custom apps to empower them. But if you notice, she has a notification. So she clicks into the notification and can see that she has a learning module that she started. So she's gonna go back into that learning module, and there is using the command, using voice commands. She wants to understand that better. So she goes in and she can see, learns about Einstein Voice Assistant, takes a quiz, crosses her fingers, boom, confetti, makes it all great. But here's the thing, she knows it in theory, but she actually wants to see it in practice. Hey, Gabe, you wanna give it a go?
Leah, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, so as Leah described, Shalea wants to give this a look, and she's gonna find this experience back in the menu. And there she sees Einstein Assistant, she can tap into that. And even though she learned about it on the trail, like she can see here an overview of all the different voice skills that Einstein knows about. And today she wants to show gratitude to a guest. So she's gonna use that first skill, that create rewards transaction. And here we're going to encounter those prompts that we were creating inside of Voice Skill Builder. And I'm just gonna respond to these here, so just give me 1 second. Jose Castillo, 1,000 points for spending your vacation with us. Okay, so I've had this dialogue with Einstein, and when I hit save, it's going to convert all of my spoken commands into a rewards transaction. This is how Caesars can leverage voice to empower their employees. Leah, back to you.
Thank you, Gabe. And that's how Caesars is empowering every employee.